and no one really call and check up on me. So it is what it is. Thank God for a few people that's in your life. It's something when you move away, how some people will stay connected to you and some people don't. They choose not to because you're not in their bubble no more. And it can be overwhelming at times. Then sometimes in life you go through and then God bring new people in your life. And that's how much pretty much what it is. But I'm gonna be doing an interview with him, and people can maybe when they see this when I make this video, maybe they can reach out to him and maybe they can connect with him and maybe he can give you some insight. Maybe the people who be watching the video, maybe they struggling with something and maybe it can help them, because sometimes people need to connect with people, because a lot of people don't understand when you're going through something like that, when you have someone in your family and there's a lot of pressure, a lot of weight, and you have to watch over this person and take care of them for the rest of their natural life, as long as your natural life. So and I told him, I said, hey man, I said, maybe there's a woman or a man out there or someone's going through what you're going through, that they feel like they pit into the corner. Maybe they can unjustify things. And he said, you know what? He said, I'd be glad to do that. He said, I thought about it for a while. He said, yeah, people need to know what the system is about. I said, yeah, let's do this thing. So I'm gonna get up there within the next month or so, and I'll be making a video about it and take my cameras up there and get it all situated and get a couple of microphones and you can hear both of us talking. But it's time to use social media to kind of connect and reach out to people. I mean, sometimes it's good for entertainment, but there's sometimes you can use social media in a way that some people can be going through. You can lift someone out of depression with counseling, or hearing someone else's story, hearing somebody else's testimony. That one thing he said that struck me, and it's very true. We're not down here on earth just to be put for ourselves. We're here to help another person, to take another person's burden off their life. And I do believe that. And that's what I've always been. Even though financially I could never be there for certain people, but sometimes just being there and being that ear and being whatever I've experienced, whatever I've gone through, maybe I can help and that's what I've always been. If anything good quality, that's one good quality about myself, that I'm a faithful person when it comes to a friend and having a good ear. And ain't too many people have the maturity, they don't have the patience, the tolerance to deal with someone and kind of counsel someone. It takes a special kind of person. And I'm a kind of person, when the going gets rough, I don't abandon my friends. I don't abandon people, because I know what's like in my life. I have people turn their back on me, people that 1 minute they talk about you, next minute they gone. Next minute you thought they were cool with you, but you felt like you're not with who you thought that they were. And so that's the reason why. And that's why I feel like I make these videos with people, just even though I may not be appealing to a certain demographic of people, but if I can reach some souls out there and someone that can relate to me, that connect it to me, that maybe they're not camera appealing or whatever, then hey, because I've been in front of the camera before, not just on doing videos, but I've done camera, was on camera when I did it. Someone got me on camera when I did community acting years ago. I mean, and I did a little short part of the film, but I didn't get paid for it. But I never did anything really big. Because I had like years ago, I had like, when I was in my 20s, late 20s, I had the acting bug. And I wanted to be famous. Because I looked like it was fun. But man, when I see what some actors go through, I said, nah. If I do acting, I do it on a local B level. I won't want to be no A-list actor, no. Not what they gotta do just to get a part and to play. I'm just good. I'm good. I don't have to have my names in big lights. Because the more famous you are, the more devils is coming at you. And that's like even with social media, you know. If I can make it to 1,000 subscribers, that's cool with me, you know. I don't have to have 100,000 subscribers. If you got 100,000 subscribers, you got 50,000 crazy kooky people. Out of the crazy kooky people that's you draw. So it's some of the big content creators, man. Wow. Some of the stuff they go through, you gotta have some thick skin to go through some of the things that they go through, because people are something else to deal with. And you attract. And one thing about the World Wide Web, when you put your face out there, you track anything and everything from here and across the world. So, yeah, I'm cool, you know. I just do it because the reason why I make videos is just to help somebody that's going through what I'm. Maybe they feel lonely. Maybe they feel like they're shy. Maybe they feel like they're quirky, lame, whatever. Whatever people have kind of labeled them or stereotyped them in some type of way. So maybe they're like an oddball. Sometimes it takes someone like me. Because I'm not really I'm not really outspoken or really outrovert. I'm more like an introvert. I talk to people, but I'm kind of sort of like an introvert. And that's just my personality. Maybe that's why I'm the way I am. But some people, because if you meet me in person, I'm a likable person, but I'm not really like, hey, approaching you, hey, I'm just not. I'm not a person to make conversation with people, because I think I'm just leery. You know, I've been through so many things, and you know, when you get to a certain point in life, you be friendly to people, but be friendly to keep their eyes on them. Like anybody else when you get to know them, until you really get to trust them. And I think that's with anybody. No matter who they are, what they look like, where they come from, you just have to really be aware of that. So that's the model I live by. But yeah, that's why I make these videos, because it's really the kind of my voice. I may not have I may not be a YouTuber making 100,000 to 1 million. That's fine. I learned it's not what you do for money. Do it because you do it because you want to. Maybe someone need to see your face. Maybe someone need to hear your story. That's what it's all about. Because you do something for money, you know, it may not be the craft, but when you do something I love being kind of like being behind the camera at my own way. I mean, just doing it at my own pace. I ain't the best at it. I ain't the best editor or best director or whatever, but hey, I go as I go. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that interview with my friend. And what I take from it, that I hope people will realize that you're not the only one that's going through something like that. I want people to understand that. And then maybe, you know, if he has time, maybe he can shoot you an email, because he's, like most people, he gets pretty busy. But if he got time in his day, he'll shoot you an email and and maybe chit chat, and maybe he can give you some information, you give him some information, you know, and connect with people, because not too many people know what it's like to be. It needs someone to know what you go through, to understand what you're going through. A lot of people don't understand that. They don't know what it's like when, even though you can have close family, but you may not have a big support system, because people don't want to deal with people that have special needs. They can't deal with the, you know, urinating or whatever, defecating on themselves, urinating or having fits and things like that. Not too many people can deal with that. The mood swings. So it takes, you know, my sister can deal with it. She's another person. I make a video when I show her being married. She take care of the elderly, the disabled, everything in between. And she loves animals. She's an amazing woman. And she, even going through the things in her body, having a bad eye, wrist, other parts of her body, she still take time. God give her the strength to take care of other people when they're on hospice, you know, things like that. She know how to, she's good with people. And that's amazing. But yes, so I'm looking forward to this. But I hope you like this video. But yeah, this sometimes I'm not a big celebrity or a big person. I'm just a small little person in my own little part of the world. And I'm just here to really be a servitude to somebody that probably going through something, because we live in a world, it's hard out here, and someone need a voice. So I hope you enjoy this video. My name is James, and I hope hope the next time, once the weather breaks, I can get up there. Right now it's cold. The next thing you know, the allergies, so I gotta get some allergy medicine when I go up there. But alright then, you guys take it easy. Till next time, you be blessed.